I do have 1K. Yeah.
How's it going, guys? I'm Beat, and you're watching an L11 gameplay on Lockdown MW3 Kill Confirmed. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If at the end of the video, if you like the video at the end, please don't forget to like it and add to your favorites. It really helps a lot. But this video is actually gonna be something really like not really special, but it's gonna be something new. I never done this before, but I kind of just wanted to bring it up. I thought it would be a great idea. This series I'm gonna start right now. This is gonna be the first episode of it. It's gonna be called Story Time. All right, so this story time, I'm just gonna kind of just it's kind of I just tell you guys something that I did funny with my friends, or something that happened to me that I think is funny and that you guys would enjoy. So okay, so the first episode. All right, this is kind of this happened at school. Me and my friends were like, it's nothing we did. It's actually something we saw. Okay, so across the street from our school, it's a house, but there's two brothers in that house that they're always fighting, and me and my friends are always laughing. I've only been there for two of their arguments, but apparently they've had about five in like the last 3 years that have gotten really loud. All right, so the one before the first one I saw, they were fighting over a car, and they as soon as one of the brothers got here, one of them just started yelling like, "Oh fuck you!" Like, sorry for the language, but that's how it was. They were just going at it like they were like, "Oh fuck you! You never paid for this car. You never did anything to. You're only lucky that I'm letting you borrow it." And they kept going at it. It was hilarious. But that's not the fight I wanted to talk about this time. The fight I wanted to talk about was the one they actually had
Oh, yeah,
about
okay, but the chicken burger.
um
Okay.
this had this about I want to say a week ago. They had this about a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah, it is around a week ago. Okay, so this, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Probably some of you might ghetto as bitches if you do. They started fighting over milk. It was hilarious. One of the brothers comes out, and they were in the front yard. They were like, "Nah, bitch, you're always fucking drinking the stupid ass milk." And he's up there. I'm not even lying. They were all up in each other's face about it, and they were about to fucking get down, and they were about to start fighting. It was the funniest thing ever. And there was one lady there. I'm not sure if it was their mom or their aunt or like their girlfriend or anything, but she was like, "Stop fighting, stop fighting!" And I was like, "No, get the fuck out of the way!" I wanted to say it loud, but I didn't want to get
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
jumped.
okay.
So all right, so these guys, they started fucking arguing about the milk, and out of nowhere, one of the brothers goes inside and starts like, well, they both go inside, and one of them starts yelling, "Get off that fucking Xbox!" Because all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, you're always on that fucking Xbox." I could relate to that though. He's like, "You're always on that Xbox. You never get off of it. It's my fucking house. You fucking cheapskate." I'm not sure. I couldn't really hear every single word.
I hate this
It
man.
was something along those lines though. All right. But the third thing they were fighting for, probably the funniest thing, was they were fighting over toilet paper as well. They were fighting over milk, Xbox, and toilet paper. So from beginning to end, it was like, "Man, you always drinking the milk, all this, and like, you fucking greedy ass bitch, you never pitch in." And so then it got to Xbox, and one of the brothers like, "Oh, you know what? You're always on that fucking Xbox, and you never get off, and you're over here
You didn't get
complaining
one
about
hit
me
marker
drinking
on
the
me.
milk."
And it's like, if
So
you
all
come
right,
in with one
and
hit
then
marker, you get a shotgun.
one of them just starts out of nowhere. You could hear him just sock the shit out of the fucking wall, and you hear some ratchet in the back just go, "Hey, it's your house. You fucking making holes in it. Go ahead, bitch, make another fucking hole." And he's like, "All right then, bitch," and just socks the shit out of that damn wall. And it was the funniest thing ever. He's like, "Go ahead," and then that ratchet again was like, "Go ahead, make another hole again. I dare you." He sucks the wall again. He's like, and then they're about to leave, and they're like, "And you fucking took the
Oh my
toilet
god, I
paper
hate when
too, you
people camp my
fucking
tag.
bitch." and like they were just bringing up random shit. Like if that was the fucking weirdest, that would have been like the weirdest house to be in at that moment for me. Like they just brought up random shit out of nowhere. Like I've never heard anyone fight over milk, toilet paper, and Xbox. Maybe Xbox. But milk and toilet paper, I've never heard anybody fight over milk and toilet paper. It was funny because they just kept going at it, and then they one of them there was outside of the fence because there's a fence around the house, so they were one of them was about to open the door. The owner of the house, one of the brothers, was about to open the door, and he wanted to actually just throw hands with with his brother. So they just kept going at it, and some other lady just kept like, no, 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 go back in your house. And she left with the other brother. I don't really know them, so I can't really. That's as specific as I can get because I can't really generalize that. So one of them was about to leave, and one of them just opened the door out of nowhere, and was about to just get fucking chin checked. And some lady just closes the door on him. He wasn't even allowed to step out. But I mean, I was kind of just hoping they just got on it. I had my phone ready to record it. I was gonna post it up here so you guys could see it, but you know, I couldn't really hear the audio. I tried to record it for you guys so I could post it up here, but I couldn't because you couldn't really hear the audio on it. And it wouldn't have been that funny because the funny thing about that argument was the audio. And if you guys couldn't hear the audio, there was no point in uploading it. If you guys couldn't understand why they were fighting, it would have just been a random fight. But I wouldn't have found that interesting, and I don't think you guys would have.
Oh my god.
But then the funniest thing for me about that fight was that after, me and my friends just kept clowning about the fight though. Like we just kept laughing about it, making our own jokes about what they were talking about. Like the milk, we were talking about, oh hell no. Like one of my friends in the previous commentary, I talked about my friend Ray Phenomenon. Well he was like he was the first one to jump on those jokes. He was just about like, nah bitch, you stole my fucking Cheerios, bitch, now I gotta eat fucking Lucky Charms, that sugar shit. So my friend, like, I was laughing for days at that, like, because that's just hilarious. Like, who fights over Cheerios is like saying who fights over milk. Apparently it happens, you never know. But my friend just straight up jumped on it. Man, bitch, you ate my fucking Cheerios, and he jumped on that Xbox. He's like, no, bitch, you're a fucking noob. You always fucking noob tube. You're a little bitch. And then my friend, the third comment he made about with the toilet paper, he was like, bitch, now I gotta wipe my ass with socks. Yeah, now I gotta use them fucking dirty ass socks to wipe my ass, and then I gotta wear them for work. Dude, that thing was so funny. My friend just jumps on every fucking opportunity he gets, and that's just how he is. But like, this fight was just, it was like an open, like, it was just kind of like if they had a sign up just said, come here, listen, and make fun of me. Because that's what it was. And it was just, it was the funniest fight well, not the funniest. That's probably the second funniest fight I've seen at school. Or when I was on campus, at least. That fight, my bad. That fight would just went on, like, it felt like it was going on for days, because like one brother would leave and then the other would come out, and then they'd talk shit for about 2 minutes, and then they'd leave again, and then one would come out again with another random ass fight. And the randomest it's not randomest, the funniest thing was they kept complaining, oh yeah, you fucking always on my Xbox and shit and all this shit. And they had like 5 little kids crying on the side, and some ratchets like crying in the back, no, you fucking. And she's like, no, you fucking stupid ass. And you just hear one of the brothers, shut up, bitch, fucking out of nowhere. It was the funniest shit ever. Well, that's it. That's episode 1 of Storytime. If you guys could please like if you haven't, and add to your favorites if you haven't. And if you're new to the channel and you really like this, stay updated and subscribe. Thanks. Lates.